Abu Dhabi today. And I want to try something. I want to try something that's probably not going to work. Welcome to... Are we live? Should be live. Welcome to Sharkin. Bebop, Kathleen, Jasu, Chaya, George, Joylight, JS, Kunal. Who else we got in here? Jeremy Espinoza. I'm in Vegas. We can get to the last race. Watch my first Kireth commentary though during... I can't even speak today. It's too early for me. How did I get up for Vegas? I was working quite late last night, to be fair. I'm going to pin that message, though. Florence in here as well. Vlatka. Wishing Vlatka all the best. She's got a operation this week. Tanzila. Already the last race of the year. Yes, indeed. Lackey A8 as well. Right, chat. Before I catch up, what I want to do today... Okay. And this may not work. In fact, I think it's highly unlikely this does work. Is I want to stream as well in vertical format. So I just have no idea how this is going to work. This could break everything. I could, but it's free practice, and we've got to test new stuff. And I'm thinking about next year, and you know, so. I know what I'll do. I'll do a members only one. I'll do it members only, so if we mess up, it's fine. So... Hang on a second, everyone. We okay? Is everything good? Refresh? We'll lower that noise. Lowering it. Do it. There we go. Should be a bit lower. Okay. Thought I lowered it. So. I'm going to call it F1 Live Abu Dhabi FP3 Shorts. Kathleen says it's cold in Liverpool. Yeah, I heard it was... well, I've experienced it also. Wow, I need to clean that window. Wow, I really... Okay, just bear with me because I've got a lot of stuff that I'm trying to just work out. So... bear with me a second. I don't want to compete with myself. But anyway, let's just try this. Because in fact, let me... Yeah, I will change the map as well. Don't worry. It's 55 minutes till FP3. RV, greetings from Williamstad. Grazina S as well. Ketchup. What's Ketchup got to do anything? Jeremy was out to do VR. I've got my VR down here. You can see it. Oh no, I've got Ricola sweets in it now. What are Ricola sweets? Yeah, don't worry, everyone. I'll change the map. Just bear with me. I think I have this. So... Okay. If this works, genius. But it could break everything. So. Visibility is going to be members only. So members... I'm going to try something here. Members, you should get a... You should now have another stream thing pop up. Don't do anything yet because it's not live. Don't do anything yet because it's not live. So... Okay. Okay, this is where it gets really complicated. If you could see what I'm doing now, it's just like, whoa. Okay. So Here's what you do, everyone. Here's what you need to do. Yeah, Ferrari today. Stay on this stream, okay? Let me know if I break... Let me know if I break this stream, okay? Because if I break this stream, it's obviously bad. What I'm about to do is I'm about to press a button that for the member... Don't worry, it's just a test at this stage. It should launch a vertical stream of what you're seeing here. Everything is set up vertically. So I'm going to press this button now, and I have no idea what's going to happen. Mark likes it. He subscribed. Okay. I can see there's one viewer in the other one. One member. Just put a message in so we know who you are. Because I'm about to press a button. Are we ready? 3, 2... No one's ever done this before in YouTube history. 3, 2, 1. Pressed it. Something's happened. Ooh. Alright. People on this stream. Is everything okay? Is everything okay? Is everything okay? I think we're fine. I think we're cruising. We haven't dropped any frames. No. Is that no, like nothing's gone wrong or not everything's okay? Sharkin. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on. I want to see this for myself. What have we done here? What have we done? Goodness me, what have we done, everyone? How do I see the members? Is it on the members page? Yes. We've got a vertical stream as well. We break in new ground. Wow. Does it work? Wow. Does it work? Yeah, it does work, mate. Right, so the idea is... My idea... Because I'm always... Oh, what am I doing? I've got to look at the race. Goodness me, hang on a second. The idea is... Because I like to always feel like I'm improving, right? Even if I'm not, I like that feeling. I've got to just keep moving forward. I've got to keep tweaking things, right? Went mad with power. Okay. Oh, there's an echo. No, but that was echo because I had the thing on, right? Hang on. Is everything okay on the... Right, I'm going to end that stream. I'm going to end that member stream. All right, thank you. Okay. Okay. I don't want to compete with myself. So I'm going to end that stream, but this is what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. So ending that stream, okay? Hopefully it hasn't ended this stream. This is the main stream. This is the stream for anyone who's watching on a TV, on a laptop, on a phone. You want that way, right? But we know kids of today, they don't even know what that means. It's like, what? What is that? Kids of today, it's like that. So this is where we go. Oh, hang on, I got under. Okay. This is where it goes absolutely bonkers. Like Dizzy Rascal would say. So. Look a bit green, just jealous. Okay. So, I'm very excited about this. This is why we do FP3. By the way, how close are we to 9 minutes to our 40-minute timer? Right. Okay. This time it's going to be public. So it's going to be public. Okay. I'm nervous about this. I'm really nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous now. We did the test, and the test was good. It's gone all alert, red alert. Welcome, Atmosphere. Just bear with me here. Bear with me just a second. Okay, now I'm nervous. I'm going to hit that button again. Okay, I've hit that button again. And now... Now I feel like we're genuinely doing a world first. We are catering... Chat, this is genuinely... I'm not even joking. Genuinely a world first. Like 100%. Welcome, Hi MC. George is nervous. I think we're good. I think... I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking, hang on. Why can't you do a landscape stream and a short form stream at the same time? I mean, obviously you have to be a little bit insane. But why can't you? And I think we're doing it. I think we're doing it. I see Ivan. I see you there. Right, okay. Wow, it's free practice. I'm not sure we're going to do this for qualifying or the race. I thought we'd just do it in free practice. Speaking of free practice 1, my man Felipe Drugovich coming in. Was he P2 in that session? Beating Lance Stroll. Felipe Drugovich is clearly a faster driver than Lance Stroll. We all know that. Now, some people have got both streams on. I'm not sure that's the optimal viewing experience. Okay, let's do some polls. Let's do some polls. No. So this is the thing. You choose whichever stream you want. If you want to watch on your phone like that, okay, then watch it like that. I'm giving you the option. If you're watching on a TV, don't look at the vertical one. Just don't, please. If I look at my analytics and I see anyone has watched the vertical stream on the TV, I'm going to be very angry with you. Prix is there as well. This is madness. This is actual madness. This is actually crazy what we've done here. Doesn't this break I think it breaks the internet. I think YouTube are going to be very angry with me. Exactly. So in fact, let me know, what are you watching on? What are you watching on right now? Because I'll tell you some secret analytics from my stats. I probably shouldn't say this. But do you know more people watch my videos on TV than they do on computer? Computer including laptop. Did you know that? Double, yeah. Casing to the first one, very nice. Prix is on the phone. Tanzina's on the iPad. You're one of the 4% of people that watch on an iPad, I think it was. There's more people that watch me on PlayStation than watch me on my tablet. Chai's on the laptop. Kathleen says no. What does that mean, Kathleen? I'm unable to interpret. Marcus is on the phone. C's watching on the TV. Chat on the iPad. Ooh. That is... No wonder you're so good on the comments. Matthew Wolfenden, thanks again for the content. I did some research on the average neck size. Wow, that was a long time ago, Matthew. Wasn't that in, like, Bahrain? Turns out it's 18 inches, with Fernando and Hamilton averaging almost 20-inch necks in their prime. Peak content here. Sharkin's on the laptop, Joy's on the Android, Mark's on the phone, Battalion on the phone. So anyone who said phone... I suggest you sample the experience on the vertical stream. Ivan, I watch all your streams on TV. This is a rare occasion when I'm still in bed and watching on my phone. Well, Ivan, he's got the 24-month member badge. You can flit in between. I really don't think this is good for me, by the way. I really think this is bad for me as a streamer, because rather than having one centralized stream, I now am competing against myself in a bad way. I will have 2 much smaller streams. But that's free practice. I want to try it. Jeremy's watching in 3D. What? Kripan's on the laptop. Susie's on the phone. Hendrik on the phone and tablet. Kathleen's on the phone. George, I'm getting some serious FOMO here. Phone on portrait, so you're landscaping at the top and chat underneath. Yeah, but George, why don't you just go on the vertical stream then? And doesn't the chat pop up? People in the vertical stream, doesn't the chat pop up? Arctic Nick, right, 3 minutes till we put our timer up. Bebop says giraffe drivers. Yeah, giraffe would be pretty good in Formula 1 then. Lean out of the car. Welcome, yeah, Arctic Nick from the Arctic. Mr. Marsh on the phone. Mark says, Jeremy is watching through your window. Who? What? Oh, because he's 3D. Tanzila, which one do you watch? Just try both and let me know. This is about free practice. This is like us going out in Formula 1 when they've got all the paint on. When they've got all the paint on the car and they're trying out a new front wing. This is a new front wing for us. That's basically what we're doing. But I can tell you, on the stats, we've got 83 people watching on the landscape with 33 likes. And we've got 20 people on the vertical with only 3 likes. So landscapers do it better on the like front. C says there was chat on vertical, but the show looked weird. Let us know what looked weird on the vertical, because we can change it. I can change all that stuff right now. I'm super excited about this. Princey's on PC. Let us know what PC. Jeremy watching on Pixel phone vertically and on Loompad 2 tablet landscape in 3D. This is trial day. Yeah, this is where we trial out our new stream techniques, our rookies. Funky's in the vertical. Funky's gone straight in the vertical. I know what I need to do. Damn it, I'm such an idiot. I need to pin. Ah, will that work though? Okay, so in the vertical stream. Is that my computer waking me down? No. In the vertical stream, I need to say full screen landscape stream here. That's not the best way of putting it. And pin that. Okay. That's going to be pinned for our vertical friends who live vertically. All 16 of them. The vertical stream is not popping off. Whereas in the main stream here, I'm going to do watch on your phone here. A lot of people are going to think that's a link to a race, aren't they? Sorry, Jeremy Espinosa, unpinning your message there. George is scared of change, crossing over. Right, George, I want to know what you think. I want to know what you see, what you make of the vertical experience. I've got both chats here, by the way. When you open chat in vertical, the image gets squashed. No, really? I need to see how this works. I need to see how this works. Prius come back. Prius like, nah, that's not for me. So how does this work then? How does this work? Don't you get a little bit? I get a little bit of chat. Oh, I see what you mean. I get squashed a little bit. But there's quite a bit of headroom for me. There's quite a bit of headroom. Oh, when you open chat, hang on. This isn't what I wanted. I wanted the vertical shorts live stream. Yeah, Sharkin doesn't like it. George doesn't like it. They're all heading back. Everyone's heading back. I thought it would show and the chat would come up the side, like on Instagram and stuff like that. 40-minute time, yeah. Is it there? Snowline's in the vertical chat. Console can't sensibly chat and watch on vertical. Maybe the vertical is for people that just don't want to chat, just want to watch as comfortably as possible. Joylight doesn't like it, but doesn't have to get back to normal. Bebop pre-season testing. Yeah, this is legitimately pre-season testing, but we've dropped to 12 viewers on the vertical stream, and we've up to 90 on the main. Ego's watching vertical and horizontal. Great, I like the video game. That's why I'm in F1 Live. Wow, rare fan there. Hendrick, driver 1 and driver 2 not visible and phone is 1 second later with comments. Okay, we'll take a second, mate. We'll take a second. But I thought it would be an experience where in full screen you would have the chat. I thought it would come up in shorts. I thought it would come up in the shorts experience. Anyway, chat, it's FP. It's FP. That's what it's all about. Ain't nobody doing this. Ain't nobody learning like we are learning. Susie prefers the original setup. Joy doesn't actually hate it. Okay, okay. Chaya prefers to chat, so regular stream for Chaya. Matt McGuicken's been in. iPhone screen acceptable and vertical. Prefer landscape. George is back. C says the vertical was odd. Sharkin's back here. Gregory, great circuit, stayed here and lucky enough to drive a GT3 Aston. Well, let us know how the Aston lap was. And which GT3? Was it the Vanquish? Well, you know, this. We'll see what happens in free practice, everyone. We'll see what happens in free practice. I wonder... So, I looked at this last night. Okay, I looked at it. I was seeing... I was trying to find out if I could find any vertical live stream shorts on YouTube. Like, if you go on TikTok, every other thing is a live stream. I think Insta's similar. I don't really use Insta. And I think Facebook Live is similar as well. But I couldn't find any YouTube vertical live streams. So either they don't really work, or no one's doing them. Now, if it's the latter, I'm definitely want to do them. Because that's what I should be doing as a innovator, as a creator. Sharky says chat stays up if you turn your phone, but you don't want to turn your phone in vertical. Then it's just the same experience, isn't it? Jeremy, I think it's nice to have options. Gen Alpha loves that portrait mode. Ego, big thanks for the G7. Thank you so much. Right. Great, let's get Kireth to 70k. Potentially this weekend we can hit the big 70k. It's possible. 36 minutes to go, by the way, till FP3. We'll have to see how Max Verstappen does. Is he going to dominate it, leading to qualifying? And then I wouldn't mind streaming the F2. I wouldn't mind. I assume there's going to be an F2 race before qualifying. I do not know on that. Snowline is 3 AM in my time zone. That's F1 dedication. Yes, indeed. Welcome to Arav99. Consoles move back to the normal stream. She's going to miss everyone after race one. Well, hold that thought because I am speaking with multiple. I'm speaking with multiple motorsport championships. Some very exciting ones. Some endurance, some sprints. And about bringing this experience. They're all very excited about this experience. They're all a lot more excited than Formula 1, I think. So there will be stuff. There will be stuff. There could be stuff as soon as next weekend. So excited to spread our wings into different forms of motorsport. Chai says that we're going to hit the 70k. There's no doubt. George, I think it's good until you try to chat. I feel like it needs to be something that comes up in the shorts feed. It needs to be something that comes up in the shorts feed. Kate's back in the spring. It's only about 85 days till the start of the F1 season. It's just F1's a bit mad. They probably want to get to doing a full calendar. Welcome, T-Nope. It's a highly custom version of F1 Manager, obviously. Joy's getting a coffee. Yes, I've got a tea here. Max says, that's because your commentary is way, way, way better than the F1 coverage. Well, apparently the direction at Vegas wasn't very good. And I replied to a person on Twitter who said, oh, the direction wasn't very good at Las Vegas. And I replied saying, oh, you can come hang out with us. And then another content creator came into my DMs and was like, what are you doing sharing your stream link? I was like, cool, bro. Arav, I'm going to leave because I'm making a Max Verstappen edit. Very nice. C said our biggest sub jump was Singapore. Our biggest race, full stop, was Singapore GP. I think Singapore GP, we were just the stream. I don't know if we went trending. It's possible we might have gone trending because we had 14,000 people in the stream at the same time, which is very big. Noel Christian Robert, how do you think F1 will be dominated by one team again next year? I say the odds are it's going to be dominated by Red Bull, but we don't know. And we won't know until we go to the first race. Arctic, you single-handedly make F1 fun again. Unusual format. Okay, I'll take that as a compliment. Hugely popular. Sometimes. Highly entertaining, always. Informative, debatable, and super engaging content. Love your own racing vids too. Very nice. What a compliment. Mark says live URL still works, shows the vertical one. Yeah, it's still up. But I don't know how you can watch a stream. Did anyone remember when I streamed at Formula E in Berlin or Rome or somewhere? I streamed vertically. Did that have the sort of short form viewing experience or not? We're cruising at a cool 13 viewers on the vertical. So we're offering a service there, offering a service. Bebop, because Sky is biased. Brundle's okay, but Crofty, who doesn't? Everyone says Crofty is biased, but who doesn't Crofty like? I don't know. Sharkin says biggest race Singapore. Singapore, because that was Carlos Sainz, wasn't it? That was Carlos Sainz, smooth operator, the Lion, getting his race win, right? Gnarly, who wants to bet Hamilton doesn't get an P5 again after the insane upgrades? Have people talked about insane upgrades? I haven't really followed, because FP1 I was just looking at the rookie drivers. Jake Dennis, Formula E World Champion, who I sat next to on a flight once, and he was just a very cool regular bloke. He had his run in the Red Bull, because he's done a lot of sim driving for Red Bull Racing. And also, every team needs to give up a free practice session to a rookie or young driver during the course of the season. Chai says Ferrari seem to have gotten quite close at times. Looking forward to what we're doing in 2024. Yeah. See, your stream is awesome. Been to other watchalong. Either tree dry or the creator is condescending to the viewers. We are never, ever, ever condescending to our viewers. Costello thinks the racing next year will be much closer. I mean, that's the hope. That's the hope. So one logic supporting that would be to say that, well, if Red Bull really wanted to win this season, they kind of needed to make sure they kept developing their car. Where some other teams might have just sacked off this year and really gone to next year's cars. That's one way of looking at it. Will calls music list so casually hilarious and informative. Such a great insight and a fun, engaging and authentic. I need to save these comments. Save these comments. Snip them. Great, says only 13 views. You think it's working in my opinion? I don't know. I don't know, but this is free practice. I'm sorry to say we've gone down to 12 viewers. We've tragically lost a viewer there. But we're offering an experience, chat. We're offering an experience. And it's testing. This is free practice 3. We don't get anywhere by not testing. Joy says this course looks like a UFO. This course looks like a gun, doesn't it? It's like a pistol. Let me just check on the old vertical. Snowline's still in hospital. It'll be a month already on Tuesday. Very bad internet means I get kicked off every 10 minutes. Well, can we send some love to Snowline in the vertical chat? Still in hospital for a month, but hopefully doing okay. And hopefully enjoying the more relaxed vertical experience there. Jeremy Lighter's commentary, you're able to call out F1, which no official commentators in Vegas had the ball to do it, because they're contracted. And if you're contracted, your contract says, you shall not bring F1 into disrepute. We can bring F1 into disrepute. It's absolutely fine. We can do it. And we will do it a lot. Sharkin, Russell seemed to do good yesterday. Rookies were... So, Sharkin, who impressed you from the rookies? Was the Bearman? I think the Bearman was in again. I'm looking at Jehan Deruvala now, who I think is not competing F2 this weekend because he's concentrating on his Formula E drive with Maserati. Jehan Deruvala. being an F2 for a few years. Chai, I love your enthusiasm and how you combine watching the actual race streaming and chatting about with us. This has been a win combination. Well, I've had to explain to series. I've had to explain what we do. So I've said, yes, it's a watch along. So it's very engaging and very interactive. So the people watching can ask questions and I can try and answer it. And I'm not commentating always on the race like moment by moment like you see on TV. We're more talking about what it means and at a different pace, and we get to more what people want to talk about and know about because the chat is there. So we will just, whatever the chat wants to talk about, we will talk about. And that's very different to sitting in a commentary box and just you say what you want to say, and like it doesn't afterwards like, okay, well, we went out on broadcast so everyone watched it because they had to. But yeah, it's difficult for me to explain to series, and like it's quite popular, you know, like people do come and stay. You might want to do this if you want to get more exposure. Sharking comments like a mood jar today. Very nice. Welcome, Prithvi. Pray Music got a hospitality ticket for this weekend. Let us know, PR8 Music, how it is down at Abu Dhabi this weekend. Markify says next year will be close for technical crew. It's 4 months away now, but will be 3 months away on the 1st of January. It's going to come sooner than you think, because we've got the pre-season test as well. Prithvi says the bottom team should just copy the Red Bull 19 and other teams should use it in order to be closer. Sounds like you want a spec series. Sounds like you want Formula 2, my friend. Rob, I love the vertical just as I like it. Thanks for doing it, because I tried to find it, but I never can. But Rob, you've commented in the landscape. How does that work? Katie's put some flowers in the vertical chat. And Espinoza says, who was the guy on the decal? That was my friend. Well, my ex-teammate, basically. He's been having some fun on Twitter. He's been on blast. A rare occasion where I haven't been the one on blast. Kathleen Robertson with the pink hand. Bebop says FIA failure of institutional authority. Wow. Is that the official acronym?
Yellow flags where you are.
Post structures, and what we're talking about? We're talking about the old 5D chess. The 9th dimension. Thou art playing in the Patanic dimension of the old game of chess. When someone pits early. Bob, I like that you're neutral, not a fanboy of anyone. Yes. Rob, hard to chat there, but I just want to say, okay. So it's a good, I think it's a good well, how many views we got there? 18! 18 on the vertical. That means combined with topping 100 views. I think it's a bit more, maybe it's a bit more of a passive viewing experience on the vertical. It's just easy, you just have it up on your phone. Maybe it's a bit more of a passive one. Prithvi Nat, by the way, 25 minutes to go. Formula 1 Sky are not showing anything yet. They're showing Prima and... Oh, it is the Bearman. Half man, half bear. And Pau Riviera, who's Jack Doohan's race engineer. By the way, I did an interview with a race engineer in WEC for the winning WRT team, who Delatraz, Robert Kubica, although I think Robert Kubica might have now left WRT to drive for the Ferrari 499P, but I'm not sure that's confirmed yet. And also, I can't remember who the other driver is. Rui Andrade from Angola. So I interviewed their race engineer. I don't think I uploaded it because the videos didn't do that well. So, Chires, I'm here for the fun and lap times, but I love how casual viewers can mingle just as well with the diehard. Yes, indeed. Who's diehard in the chat, by the way? Do we have any diehard viewers in the chat? Console, I've got this now. I'm watching horizontal on TV and chatting in vertical. Is that a better experience? Yes, it is! hang on no. Hang on. Whoa. Okay, I want to understand. Okay. So, I'm assuming most people are watching on either a TV, computer, phone, tablet, and then the people that watch on PlayStation, I don't know why you do that, 5% of you. Like, you... Anyway. And there's another 5 who watch on Xbox. So the people that... Okay. If you're watching on a TV, right? I guess you can't chat now. It's like I'm talking to you. It's like that scene in Interstellar where I'm looking through the bookcase. I'm like, oh, you're in the bookcase because I'm chatting to you in the room, but you can't chat through the TV because you got a remote control. And it's like, how do I chat through a remote control? You're like, there's nothing. So you can't communicate with me if you're on TV. If you're just on TV, right? So is that how it works on TV? The TV people are just... It's like a one-way communication system. Then we have the people on... Oh, Seema says can easily chat. How are you chatting on a TV? What kind of sorcery is this? Then we have the people watching on laptop. If you're watching on laptop or computer, you've got your stream in vertical, and on the right-hand side, you've got your chat. Really nice. Chat away. Doesn't impact the viewing. Stays the same. Really, really nice experience, right? That's good. See, it's harder to chat on TV. Mark, I'm using Stream Link command line. Mark's hacked the stream. Well, let me get to that. So that's how I understand TV. I might be wrong. Then you got computers. If you're watching on a phone, right? This is what I want to say. If you're watching on a phone and you're chatting, isn't your experience in the vertical stream and the landscape stream absolutely the same? Can someone answer me that? Don't you have exactly the same experience? Because when you chat vertically in the vertical stream... No, it's worse. It's worse because it's a tiny vertical, isn't it? Prix on laptop is perfect. See, the chat pops up on the right-hand side, but like Instagram. But I don't think it is like... That's on TV, but that's what I wanted on the vertical stream. That's what I wanted on the vertical stream. Not like Instagram, okay. Seema's watching on TV via HDMI connected to laptop. So you tapping away on the laptop then? Jeremy's in vertical. I can't see the race window. Oh dear. Mickle's in the vertical from Australia. Very nice. Hendrik says it's the worst experience. So the stream I've done specifically to give mobile viewers the best experience, I've actually given you the worst experience. That's what I've done, haven't I? That's what I've done. So what the hell is the vertical stream even for? And if you're watching on your TV... Oh, I need to change that vacancy, yeah. If you're watching on your TV, right, and you're using your phone to chat, you just have the same stream up twice. It's probably good for the figures. Probably inflates the figures quite nicely. Is there any logical reason? Is there any logical reason, chat, to have the vertical stream? I don't. Maybe I've really messed this up. Maybe I've really messed this up. I thought this would appear in the shorts feed. And it would be kind of, you know, kind of cool. But now I'm thinking it's not cool. It's the opposite of cool. I've made it uncool. Right, we happy now? Map fans? Weather fans? People says, try and have a cast main nets. Market should be square. You know, square is actually not a bad shout. Square arguably would be better.
How's the balance?
Bebop cast many nets. Yeah, cast many nets, catch many fish. I feel like is the saying, although I've never heard it before. I don't think it's just another option. It's just more choice. It's just more choice, isn't it? See, it's 5 a.m. for where C is. Well, now you know how I felt like when I was in Vegas and I was barely awake. I don't know how I made it through those streams. Then I raced as well. And won. 2 races to go in the championship. And I'm 9 points in the lead. And I think there are 10 points up for grabs. So, as in the difference between my first and second. So it's still not done yet. I can still bottle it. Shark in vertical is fab if not chatting. So that, yeah, so sorry. Mobile, the vertical is better if you just want to watch and not chat. The only thing is, I thought the chat would come up on the side like it does on TV. I thought it would come up the side and you could tap like this love button. What happens when I tap this love button on the vertical one? Yeah, and you've only got the top 10 visible, but you know, they're arguably the most important 10 most of the time. CG, that's what I thought, twice as many views. Welcome Isabel Paflug. Could you get told off by YouTube? Yes, I think I could, because I think I'm really stretching the system here. Kathleen's back in the room. Very nice. Isabel Paflug was confused. Isabel Paflug, let us know, what was your reaction? How did it go down? So, you know it's a Kireth F1 live stream day. Can't even sleep the night before. Just so excited. Wake up, ready to just join the fun. All your mates and chat. It's the Abu Dhabi 2023 Grand Prix sponsored by Ryanair. Can't wait. Go on YouTube, on your platform, and then you continue from there. What happened? See, does the YouTube viewer count per username? I've no idea. Probably should know. Sharkin, well done for winning your race. I was napping fine. We had the 5 a.m. crew. I said the day before, I was like, people come at 5 a.m. and people came. People came. Can you make fireworks in your stream? You can smash that. You can smash that emoji thing. People, it's kind of like vote splitting, viewership splitting. Yeah, I'm letting a third party come in here because I'm splitting the vote. Great says get us to 100 views. Well, people are listening because we're on 109 on the vertical with 61 likes. Sorry, on the landscape, the vertical is lagging behind a little bit at 24, but it's still going. We still got some keen vertical fans in there. Hendrik Mulder, I see you. Mikkel Jari, I see you. Espinoza is just, he's in the vertical. That's what he likes. Welcome, Stefan Moisek. By the way, exclusive members video came out last night. Have all the members, you get a notification when I upload a members exclusive video. I want to upload a members exclusive video every few days, actually. To give you value for your membership. Add the value to the membership. Obviously, we do the post and stuff. I'm video. All the races have been videoed. I need to do overlay, so there'll be the same overlay you've seen on my Mazda racing, and I need to commentate on it. And it's just honest. To be very honest with you, I just haven't had the real desire to sit down because these races are. It's going to be a long series. Like the shortest races are 15 minutes. You've got 15 minutes, 30 minutes. There's a 40-minute race one time in there. I think there might be an hour race, and I've got to sit through. Then do I want to edit it? Oh, Arctic Nick! Welcome to Arctic Nick. Heard about the members videos, and straight in there, our first member from the Arctic. Can we get some claps up, please, for Arctic Mick? Gonna get the person turquoise racing. There we go. Thank you so much, Arctic Nick. Our first member of the day. We love to see it. We love to see it. The 99p membership giving you access to exclusive Discourse Members Lounge that, I'll be honest, it's not popped off recently, but also a lot of exclusive members content. Isabel Plug, I clicked on the vertical one first, but it doesn't make sense for me as I'm on the laptop. Maybe I should write on it. Do not click. Do not click if you're not on a phone. We've dipped 20 viewers there. Yolanda Versteeg. Oh, well, I think I got the hang of it. The vertical screen on the right part of the screen and the race stream in the bigger tab. So,
Yeah, confirm.
Yolanda Versteeg, are you multi-streaming on your laptop? What's my real-life racing schedule? Speaking with partners about it. Speaking with partners. Real-life racing is expensive, so... Yes. Do I ever get any rest? I will rest over Christmas. Over Christmas, I am having a break. Over Christmas. I'm going to be eating and drinking and having a break. And obviously, for you, you won't notice because the content will just continue because I just will work double hard before. Let me just reload this. But I will so I don't need to have a break till then. I actually haven't had any holiday since... I think Vegas I would count as spent some time there, but after Vegas, everything has been... That was in June. Vegas was in June. Joy... Hang on, wait a second here. Let me get this up. Let me get this up. And Sky here, by the way, so we're all good to go.
Radio check.
Joy, I had to switch to be able to chat, but I really like vertical better, but I lose my chat. It sucks. I like it, but I like to chat too. Maybe I can give some feedback to YouTube, right? To say we need the chat to come up the side of the stream like it does on TV. That's what we need. Shark, an unfortunate membership despite you never feel like under any pressure to renew, by the way. I want to make that very clear. Like, please do not. If you want to, there's loads of stuff for you to enjoy, but you absolutely do not need to. Arctic wants to see the vids, very nice. Great, your real life racing probably the best around. Unfortunately, the real life racing does not just do very well for the views, but I feel like it has a deeper, meaningful impact for the people that do view it. So it has some purpose. So if I was some YouTube fiend just looking at datas and numbers, I'd be like, oh, I'm not going to do any real world racing. I'll just do updates on videos and updates on Gran Turismo. But I like the real world racing. It's the core of it. Was I wouldn't say it's core actually. It's part of the fabric of what makes this channel, along with the sim racing in this. Yeah, shame that the Motorfest content didn't take off. Actually, to be fair. Kathleen Robson had a good question, but I haven't seen it. Do I ever get any rest? Yes. Funky's back in the mainstream. And Yolanda, yeah, confirming that is on the computer. Okay. Mark says vertical watchers don't get the inaccurate timer. Mark, just because you're a hacker doesn't mean you can slate our timer here. Thank you very much. Stefan, holiday would be nice. Anyone got any holiday plans? Chat, I want to hear about holiday plans. Who's got holiday plans? It's Black Friday weekend as well. Who's made some silly purchases? I bought another one of these screens. You can't see it. But I bought another one of these screens. They're well, I'd say they're the best. The first one broke and I had to return it. But this screen here that you can't see is a really good screen. And it was basically now half the price from when I bought my first one 2 years ago. Which kind of makes me sick. I spent so much money on that screen. But it's so important. That's where I see all this stuff. What's my favourite team? I don't really have a favourite team. I've got to be honest. I don't have a favourite team. But who am I hoping does well here? Hope Williams have a really good race here to finish off their season strong. Maybe they'll get some more investment. I don't know. Might do what you do what you love. The others that love it too can't get enough. Great work, keep it going. Thanks, Mike. I see you. Well, that means a lot when I see you all in the comments. I see you all in the comments. I can't practically reply to all the comments these days, which is a good problem to have. But I do see you all. I do read every comment. Stefan says 8k in appliances. Right, we want to know, Stefan, what have you bought? What have you bought? You bought half price, and was it actually half price, or was it one of these fake Black Friday deals? Chai, no holiday plans. I've only been back from London for about a week. Okay, Chai's just come back. Isabel, Ferrari or Mercedes for P2? If the story in Las Vegas is true, that Mercedes were the team that prevented Carlos Sainz from getting his car fixed without a penalty. If that's true, I want Ferrari to win. If it's not true, I just want to see the best team win, and I hope they really go at it. Rob says, can you give some tips for a new F1 manager, F1 gamer YouTuber? I would say do not be an F1 manager YouTuber. The game, they're not going to like me for saying this, but it's true. The sequel should be a mod. They didn't listen to the fans. They didn't. Not trying to sound self-important, but I did a lot of videos the first year of stuff that would be nice, things to improve, and they didn't listen until very late in the day when it's clear they weren't getting the pre-orders, and then they announced, oh, we're going to allow you to swap teams. We'll add it in a patch. When that was like the first thing I said the first season, you just need to just add that as a core feature. And I'm not even sure there will be a game next year. So I wouldn't become an F1 manager streamer. I've been there. I've been an F1 manager YouTuber. I've got many, many, many views, but yeah, that's my humble opinion. Stefan Fridge. I can't see what it is. Stove, microwave, and dishwasher. Very nice. Full set. Full suite. Flush. Hendrick's going to Langkawi end of December. Lawson the vertical. And Jeremy's recommending Wuja Vest 3 as an accessory. Right, there's 7 minutes to go till free patches 3. Feels like a long time. Was Las Vegas 2 weeks ago? Was it 2 weeks ago? Was it last week? No, it's back to back. It was last week, wasn't it? Goodness me. There's been 5. So there's been 5 races, essentially back to back with only 1 week break, going all the way back to Qatar, right? Or USA, can't remember. Last week's Vegas. Quality starting at 2 p.m. UK. Okay, we'll get that stream up at the. I should do it now. I should do it now. So I shall. Don't put off what you can do. Right? Makes sense. Makes sense, right? So that is F1 Live, Abu Dhabi GP. Why did I do that? F1 Live, Abu Dhabi GP qualifying. I'll do the hashtags later. I'll do them later. Don't at me, or at me if you want. Abu Dhabi. I can do this. Come on. There we go. Don't auto insert ads. No, thank you. What time is that? 2 UK, so we'll go live at 1. I'm trusting you here. No other streamer in the world would do this, but I have done it. Checo Perez getting ready. Right. So that's up. Very good. Very nice. And we'll do a cheeky redirect into it. Why not? Why not? All done. All the housekeeping done. 5 minutes to go. We're actually 4 minutes to go to FP3. By the way, I think next season, if Logan Sargent re-signs, and I'm hearing that he's actually favourite to re-sign, there'll be no driver changes from one season to next, which I find a little bit boring, to be honest. I want to know there's a new driver in there. No rookies. Yes, there are technically 2 chats, Yolanda. What else have we got? Great, I bought a stove but it broke and they won't give me a new one because they said they can't afford to give me one, said Amazon. I would be in touch with your local consumer bureau about that, probably. But George and Lewis are fairly strong. Ferrari drivers are 94% differential. Do you mean in terms of who's won? That's quite close, isn't it? That's quite evenly matched then. Chrisloon, great stream. You are now a must-watch. Very nice, Chrisloon61. Only 500 short of 70k. Hopefully this week. Hopefully this weekend. I think 70k is definitely achievable for us this weekend. Oh, Joylight's become a member. Welcome, Joylight. Alchemy. Alchemy Joylight in. What a username. Been in the stream here since the beginning. Welcome along. Can we get some claps out in chat for Joylight? Another addition to the growing ranks of the membership. Very, very, very cool. Welcome, Joylight. Looking good in green. Green does look good, doesn't it? To be fair to YouTube, they have done that quite well. 3 PM Amsterdam time. Okay, good. Lewis, no slandering GT7 today, I see. GT7 is... Well, slander is only slander if it's not true, by the way. So, GT7... the lobby system in GT7 is not very good. Are you happy? Does Danny Rick not count as driver change? No, because he's driven this season. And he's also not a rookie. I mean, maybe technically, I see what you're saying, like legally. Like the start of this, yeah. But practically, no, I would say. Joylight loves this side, very nice. Look, the claps are coming out in vertical and landscape. I'm having to dance across both. How are we checking in? 124 viewers in the landscape stream, and we're only 27 likes off hitting the big 100. It's pretty good. Pretty good, I'd say. And in the vertical, where are we in the vertical? 24 in the vertical. So we got some people in the vertical hanging out, enjoying life. Living that vertical life. Chat, do you think we see vertically or horizontally? Makes you think. Lewis, you waffle about it compared to Forza all the time about physics, which is bull. Lewis, you come into this chat, you just start waffling away. You just come in here waffling away. Come in here absolutely windmilling. Joy fell in love with this site. Wow, you buy some shares in Google. Well, actually bought shares 10 years ago. Probably billionaire. Okay, so 1 minute to go. Hopefully we're going to get the live timing up. There was issues, I think, everywhere for live timing in Vegas. Do I watch Formula E? I've been on the grid. I've been on the Formula E grid, my friend. Formula E kicks off in Mexico, 13th of January, 2023. People says, welcome, fellow member. Yeah, last practice of the season. Me is right. Last practice. Lewis, whoa, we can't swear. Lewis, we're gonna have to remove that one. Next one, come with another one. Come with a better one. Try not to swear in it. Give you another chance. Give you another swing. Snow lines come to vertical. Come to vertical line. Back to the safety of the... No, not to vertical. To horizontal. Goodness me. Here we go, everyone. Welcome to Battistuta. Absolute legend. Fiorentina legend. Roma legend. Batty goal. Which in England would be a very insulting name. Charles Leclerc is in the car. Back to the regular paint job on the Ferrari. This is a family-friendly program, yes, indeed. Isabel Plug, I'm sad the season's already ending. Don't even know what 2 more weekends now. Well, Formula E kicks off in January. We've got Asian Le Mans next weekend as well. We've got a load of stuff. WEC will get. I mean, WEC and IMSA. Next season is the season. I mean, this is where the manufacturers are stacked, and for that, I am going to be supporting Peugeot. I will be supporting Peugeot in the WEC. Drivers on track. Here we go. FP3. Look at my timer. It's basically chat. We basically got this. Oh, that's right. Why is my timer not called timer? There we go, everyone. Yes, yes, yes. Good to see some cars out on track. No overtaking allowed, by the way, in the pit exit after Matt Verstappen was doing some silly stuff. Joy, I can't remember how to get back to landscape. Joy, good news for you. You are in the landscape chat, my friend. Chai, welcome you, Snowline, to the regular stream yet. Great, this happened to me yesterday in Black Friday sale. I found myself irresistibly drawn to a store offering a deal on screens. Unable to resist temptation, I boldly purchased 4 screens. Bold move. Bold strat. Hope it works out. Dakar? Yeah, when is Dakar? I bought the Dakar game and I never played it. Worst purchasing decision I made in last year, probably. Which probably, in the scheme of things, is not too bad. Stefan's getting an Xmas project in March, an Evo GT with a wrap. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Right, chat. Well, here we go then. So, we are in free practice 3 at the Abu Dhabi circuit. No rookies out for FP3. Get them all done in FP1. Not sure they're only in FP2 either. So, it's all of regular drivers. Aston Martin are sponsored by TikTok, which would explain why I saw an Aston Martin TikTok stream the other day. So Lance Stroll has a TikTok sticker on his steering wheel, which is just ready to be memed if he bins it. Isabel, no overtaking a pit lane, only for FP3, also quality race. I think it's a weekend directive, but I don't know for sure. Alonso did it too, apparently, that wily fox. What time was qualifying? I've been reliably informed qualifying is at 2? 2? I'm on Burgundy. So I will go out, have some lunch, and come back for that. People, I don't know what's better, Aston Martin or McLaren views. What is views? What is views? I see it on the McLaren. Zach Brown was... he was lapping it up. Alonso is TikTok personality, Alonso Gigabrain. So 3 minutes into the session, actually, technically. So you got a timer up there. Lewis Hamilton coming down the back straight. We remember this is where he... you see where Alonso is now. This is where famously in 2021 he let Max Verstappen through and tried to come back. I mean, 2021, goodness me, I think I was in the pub for that race, if I remember. And I was the only one watching the F1. I'd asked them to put it on. It was like Bradford versus like Notts County. They were 1-1. I was like, no, put the F1 on, please. And everyone was like really grumpy. I was like, no, it would be really, really fun. And I was on like, what is going on? Spoons for lunch. Last one went to Weatherspoons. They had a poster outside saying limited menu, so I didn't go in. Welcome, Senny and Glossy. Views as a vaping device. I wouldn't know because I've never vaped. I've never actually vaped in my life. It's just never... Cool. Not for me. Joanna's got the vertical view and the horizontal pop-out chat. Very nice. I've lost track of how that works, but you got the options, everyone. Snowline's over the hospital. I'm not surprised. I'd be done with the food, to be honest. I'd struggle with a month of that food. Yeah. Okay, so we got Lewis Hamilton 126.6. Let me just check what the times were in FP2. Just bear with me. Let me just check what the times were in FP2. Why is it so bad? Results. Latest. FP2, the fastest was Charles Leclerc with a 124.8. And then Lando, another 124.8. And Verstappen with a 124.9. So will we see anyone get in the 124s? Have a look at first practice as well. First practice, they're in the 126s. So 2 seconds faster in FP2. Interesting. See, I want a breakfast sandwich and a hash brown from McDonald's. Go for it. Double it, I say. So the food is terrible even though a private room. Okay, private room. At least not in one of those curtained ones. Yeah, Isabel Flosser got 124 from Leclerc in FP2. And right now, Carlos Sainz, who totaled the car again. Yeah, it says 2 weekends in a row. In FP1. Looked like a bit of an unusual snatch. We got the new hairpin, by the way. We got the new hairpin. don't we? So you can see where Pierre Gasly is going into. Chat, is it me? Did Formula 1 used to run the chicane? You see where the end of Sector 1 is? Did F1 used to run the chicane? I'm sure F1 used to run the chicane. So now you have a really fast run into this wider hairpin. I'm not sure it's as big a overtaking opportunity because it's a little bit faster. Bebot says, Isabel, you haven't lived to get a McGriddle. What's a McGriddle? I have to say, McDonald's in the USA is a level above anywhere else in the world I've had McDonald's. I mean, McDonald's, getting a McSpicy in the USA, and my mouth is watering now, honestly. Actually watering. Sharky made it full English. Very good. Very good. I see we're easing into FP3, everyone. 69,444 subscribers. Hashtag blessed and nice. Screenshot that one. I don't know what a McGriddle is. Is a McGriddle a rib or something? Snowline's best friend is a professional caterer. Bringing it in tonight. Oh, Kip! Well, it's good to hear the professional caterer. And Kip, you've just donated 79p in the vertical stream. It's our first ever vertical donation from KCR Kip. KCR Kip, can you hear us? You are in the vertical land. You're in vertical land. Are you aware? Thank you so much for the donation. Hope you're doing well. The genius behind the KCR 1 Make series that we are going to... I think we're going to rebrand. We're going to rebrand that a little bit. Bring it to the masses. So Carlos Sainz 126.6 on the mediums. Hamilton is on the softs. Sergio Perez is out. Ooh, was he blocked a little bit by Hamilton? Hamilton went a little bit defensive against Sergio Perez there, and I'm not sure why. Hamilton, you should have done that 2 years ago. Or not beaten Perez to the DRS. I didn't remember that, DRS. Sergio Perez in 2021 Abu Dhabi. By the way, Alex Albon's thing has stopped. Is there an issue for Alex Albon? Is there an issue for Alex Albon? Alex Albon, come in. What do we think? It might be just a timing issue. Chinese in 4 is bad luck. Oh, okay, so it's a bad luck thing. Oh, Albon's on the move again. I'll have a look, see if anything happened there. Sharkin, maybe little Greg's later. I was in London the other day. I was in Canary Wharf, and in Canary Wharf they have a Greg's in the station. And I was like, oh yes, I'm gonna get a sausage roll. So I went to get a sausage roll. The queue was so big, I was like, I can't add a year onto my life waiting to get a sausage roll. So I left it. Sees craving junk food. Very nice, nothing wrong with that. Modulation. Welcome to Pizza Khalifa. Okay, Sergio Perez, and he was on the move. He's on a 125.4, everyone. 125.4 for Sergio Perez. Can you imagine? So if Sergio Perez, by the way, wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and he is second now in the championship, would you... This is a really interesting question. Would you call his sixth season a success? Or will his season be looked back on as like, yeah, Sergio Perez came second in the World Championship and he won 3 races. He won the second most races to Max Verstappen. What do we think, chat? We need to get sponsored by McDonald's. Oh, JD with a gifted! JD with the gifted, giving it to Mia. Mia's just come in and said no. Mia, are you declining the membership? Mia, can you confirm? Are you declining the very generous membership from JD? Get some claps hand chat. We know what to do. People in the vertical, just heads up that we've got a membership donation in the horizontal stream from JD.
Okay, understood. Remember,
People in vertical land, just making you aware. There we go. Getting those claps out. We love to see it. JD. Not the first membership JD is gifted. They have form for this. They have form. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to go on a diet. And once I finish this championship, I'm going to go... my karting championship, I'm going to go on a little bit of a diet. Actually, I'm not going to go on a diet. I'm just going to work out more. Hamilton, 125.9. So lap time stumbling. Lance Stroll, by the way. Keep an eye on Stroll as he goes into the twisty third sector, because he has set the fastest Sector 2 out of anybody here. So it looks like Lance Stroll is on the move as Gasly goes into the pits. 2 penultimate corners here for Lance Stroll. And there we go, over the line. And yes, it is P2 in FP3 provisionally from Lance Stroll on the soft tyres. Another 25.9, but just slightly faster than Lewis Hamilton. Look at the claps and chat here, we love to see it. Funky welcoming all the new subscribers as well. Cheech has dropped into the vertical. Isabel Flug, his season was not good compared to what his teammate achieved. No matter if he wins tomorrow or not, I don't think he will. Also had a good laugh about him wanting to fight for WC next season. We all love Checo Perez though. He just seems a little bit... Sergio Perez just seems very harmless. Just seems very harmless. By the way, chat, I just want to alert you here. Not alert you, that's the wrong word. I just want to let you know that we've got 1,900 views on the horizontal stream so far. I don't know if that's good or not. On the vertical stream, we've got 600. So the vertical stream, even though the concurrent viewers are holding out at 20, our loyal contingent there, which is much lower than our 190 on the horizontal stream, the proportion of views is much higher. So what does that tell us? I don't know. I don't know. Well, that's what free practice is for. C says, in a world without Verstappen, Checo placing second is amazing, but the points discrepancy between Max and Checo is just showing their talent difference. But is Checo the best of the rest? He can still have a good season, as I'm looking at a replay of here. Lando Norris. What have you done, Lando? Done nothing. Don't know why that's a replay. Well, I'd say you've done nothing. You've done a 125.8, so you've gone faster than Lance Stroll. We'll see if anyone's going to make a beeline for the 24s. Max Verstappen is now out on track. Verstappen is out on track, you can see. So he'll be lining up for his run. Great, 200, that's a lot of views from the 19 in the vertical. No, 600 views from the vertical. From 20 concurrent viewers. So a lot of people are cycling through the vertical, which might be a bad thing. They might be getting shown, and they're like, I don't like this. Unless people are cycling, but they're not cycling through until, I don't know. Mia says Perez is a money generator. He's a very solid second driver, I think. And he's quite meme-worthy, which I like. Bebop is clear Max doesn't respect him. There's no teamwork in spite of Checo's 2021 Abu Dhabi performance. The Mexican Minister of Defense and offense at times there. Chai saying Max is on softs. But it's George Russell also on the move, who sets a fast Sector 1, couple of hundredths quicker than Lando Norris. Sergio Perez has set the fastest Sector 2, so we are starting to see drivers on the move now. So Verstappen will start a fast lap for him. Where are the Ferraris going to be? They've looked really quick recently in qualifying trim. So Perez goes over, and it's going to be a 125.4, so he improves. Sergio Perez improves. But now keep an eye on Max Verstappen and George Russell, who's having to overtake Valtteri Bottas here. I'm having a look at the points difference between Mercedes and Ferrari. And yes, Ferrari have really closed the gap this season. There are just 4 points between Mercedes and Ferrari to come second in the Constructors. Just 4 points between them, which is absolutely insane. So, and the momentum is very much with Ferrari at the moment. So keep an eye on the battle between Ferrari and Mercedes. But on that battle, there is a lap from George Russell. It's a 25.1, getting very close to the 24s. Just trying to confirm the tyre that George Russell's on. I can't see because of the weird way Sky do it. Hamilton saying, is a track just ramping up? There should be a bit of a track ramp being told. So maybe the track is getting faster now. Charles Leclerc might be starting a lap time. Is he coming in? He's coming in, maybe an installation lap for Leclerc. Hamilton might be dropping the hammer now. But I'm looking at Max Verstappen, who's just overtaken Carlos Sainz on track. So Max Verstappen, what do you have in you? No individual purple sectors, but maybe as a whole, it will be up there. Let's see. Max Verstappen goes P3, 25.6, a half a second behind George Russell. Half a second behind George Russell, everyone. The thumbnail on the vertical looks more exciting. Oh dear. Swap the thumbnails. C is addicted to sour cream and onion Pringles, where they are objectively confirmed as the best flavour, with Texas barbecue very close second. See, you can't blame Max. He's a golden boy. Christian Horner does love a golden boy, does he? He did obviously prefer Sebastian Vettel back in the day. Noel Christian Robert, my first F1 race I was at, the fatal race in 1977 South Africa. I've been watching ever since. Is there anyone watching longer than that? Can anyone beat 1977 and Kyle Army? Can anyone beat that? Oh, we had some spam in. The mods are all over it. Isabel Plug says, have you ever tried the cheeseburger Lay's, Chris? You mean Walker's, right? 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 Welcome back, Tanzila. Who's that in our chat? I don't know. Charles Leclerc, meanwhile, was on the medium, so maybe it was an installation lap. Who's on the move now? Checking out Piastri. What about Carlos Sainz? Carlos Sainz, I don't think this is going to be a very, very quick lap. I might be wrong, but I don't think it's going to be a quick lap. I know it isn't. A 1:26.1, a second slower than George Russell. But here comes Oscar Piastri. What can Piastri do as he goes over the line? Let's see. Is he going to go top 5? Yes, he does. 5th place, 1:25.6. A couple of tenths. Well, not a couple. 10th and a bit faster than his teammate Lando Norris. Lando just really has not come together for Lando, has it? I mean, really disappointing Las Vegas GP weekend. Lando would have done a lot more publicity than actual racing at the Las Vegas Grand Prix, which is maybe an indication of Formula 1. Welcome, Alex North, and just Alex North. Just Alex North. We won't do a nations check here. We just keeping it kind of chilled. Chai was born in 93. Sizex goes 1 year quicker. So Sizex comes in 1 year quicker. 1976 age 10 German GP. Was that a... Who would have won in 76? Stewart, or maybe... Was that a Lauda? Too early for Lauda? Incognito, in equal machinery, Perez would be mid-tier. Well, we'll have to check in and see what Nico Rosberg says about that. Felipe Dragovic and Pedro de la Rosa in the Aston Martin garage, now sponsored by TikTok, and Epos. I have some Epos headphones somewhere, but I thought Epos stopped making headphones, didn't they? On board here with Piastri. Did he have a lock-up? Yes, he did. A little bit of a lock-up on both tyres, actually. A little bit unusual. So might need to adjust that brake balance a little bit. They are sponsored by Party Poker. And some cryptocurrency plays. Jerome, where is AlphaTauri? They are in the pits, and I'm not sure why they haven't come out yet. I haven't seen anything on Sky about that. Snowline, I started watching F1 with my dad since I was a baby. Very nice. Mia, is Lando washed? Your words, not mine. Jolanda, are Max and Perez becoming a kind of Schumacher-Barrichello team? No, I think Barrichello was... Barrichello, I think, was able to challenge more than Perez is consistently. And there was more pushback from the team, I think, would be fair to say. Great, it's going to get nuggets. See, you guys reckon if given a chance to drive Red Bull, either Hulkenberg or Magnussen will finish consistent top 10? Yes. I think yes. But I would love to see it. We don't know until we know. Chris Loon says Silverstone 1965. Chris Loon, let us know, what are your memories from that day? There we go. Silverstone 1965. Is that Sterling Moss? Chai, I watched the Char, but stopped watching when Schumacher retired. Only got back things at the start of summer, though. Coincides with our streams. And Shark in Silverstone 2007, my daughter just won. Was that a Lewis Hamilton victory? Rookie victory? 2007, I can't remember. Meanwhile, 225 people watching in the landscape, and we've got 20 people watching in the vertical. So we'll have to look at the data. Let's see where that puts us around the grounds, by the way. Where does that put us around the grounds? So our big competitor, they're rolling on 3,000 people watching. They're rolling on 3,000. We're on 200. So maybe the strat isn't, I'd say, working as well as we would like, perhaps. But you got to try these things. You got to try these things out. That's what we do. And I don't regret it. Right, back to the thing. Brady said, let's go Piastri, bring it home for the rookies. Well, there we go. In that time, George Russell has just done a 124.8. So it's a 124.8 for George Russell. So he's the first driver to drop into 124s. He was fastest in free practice 1. So maybe George Russell is the man on the move here and looking pretty good. We will see. What's this an advert for? It's a load of rock stars. Kiss. That Black Sabbath guy. I can't remember his name. You know it is. So what's this an advert for? Workday. How depressing is that? Get these rock stars to do an advert for Workday. It's just like, it's so wrong. Using Workday is not going to make you feel like you're on the main stage at Glastonbury, surely. Unless you're really into whatever. I don't know what Workday even do. It's just not right. It's just not cricket. Mia says, is Lewis Ross well, we'll find out. He hasn't got a P2 in the championship. That boat has now sailed. And Chaya on the radio, car slips in every direction, not happy. Well, I can't see because Sky have gone to these adverts for Workday and such. Big Philly OG, started to lose interest in F1 the year Senna died, and I stopped watching F1 the year after Schumacher rammed Damon Hill into the wall to become world champion over him. Are you over it yet, Big Philly? Are you over it yet? That's the question. By the way, we're 6 likes away from 100. Let's try and get to 100 likes on the FP3 stream. That'd be great. The AlphaTauri times are hot. Well, AlphaTauri were really bad in Vegas, weren't they? Like, really bad. They haven't come out yet, though, with a fast lap. We'll have to see now, because Ricciardo is about to set his first flying lap. So let's see what Danny Rick can do. And Lando Norris, meanwhile, is on the fastest one out of anyone. But he's going to encounter Kevin Magnussen in the braking zone. So there goes Ricciardo, and it's not great. Yeah, 126.2. It's not that good. Although I would say it's a pretty close split, isn't it? If Russell did a 124.8 or something. Great, I can be on my phone while snacking with the vertical. Just came here to chat on my iPad while watching on my iPhone. I don't watch on my iPad because my iPad is slow most of the time. I can't even interpret that. I just don't. I hope it's working for you. Yolanda back in the landscape. True, it's a good thing Perez not in that position. Still do remember the race in which Barrichello had to hold back on the finish line to let Schumacher finish first. Yeah, and then Schumacher put him on the podium. Shambles. Made Barrichello look very small that day. Isabel Flug is sad. Don't be sad, Isabel Flug. We've still got qualifying in the race to go. How did Lando finish that lap? Well, 125.5. So I think he might have had that issue with Kevin Magnussen in Sector 2. Very fast Sector 2, isn't it? Sector 2 is a low speed one. Vax Verstappen with the fastest Sector 2 out of anybody, although it's just 4,000 quicker than George Russell. So let's see. The first sector wasn't hugely impressive compared to Russell or Perez. In fact, it was slower than both of them. And again, he's going to encounter Kevin Magnussen. It's just a rolling roadblock. So let's see what Max Verstappen can do over the line here. Let's see. Max Verstappen goes second. 125.3, half a second slower than George Russell, who really has done something very special, I believe, in Sector 3. So a very special Sector 3 from George Russell, which is the high downforce sector. Isabel, I think he'll be back if he does good in WEC. Who's that? Is that Nick DeVries? He's racing for Toyota. Phil, the YouTube algorithm is not promoting your channel. When I was not signed in, I tried to find channel, but only racing. I know it, that happens when you search F1 Live. We just don't come up. YouTube's like, nah, don't like it. But we roll on. We just roll on. That's what we do. We just roll. Chris Loon, Verstappen is the best driver I've seen since Jim Clark, phenomenal car driver. What we want to know, Chris Loon, what's your top 10 driver list of all time that you've seen? That's going to be a list going back all the way to 1965, chat. That is a list. I don't want to make you feel old, Chris Loon, but that is a list that is almost 60 years old. Wow. 58 years old, right? That list. Snowline didn't like Schumacher. Karma. Very good. Vax Verstappen, Eleanor. That okay. You want to? You come here? You want to do the stream? Feel free. Feel free. It's not as easy as it looks. Oh, Mick Schumacher. He's with Alpine. Yeah, he's with Alpine, but he's still going to be test driver for Mercedes. So if something does happen, Mick will just sack off Alpine. There's a lot of clashes next season. There's a lot of clashes between Formula 1, WC, and also WC and Formula E. And most of the Formula E drivers also drive in WEC. So it's just... Spa is going to be a tricky one. 6 hours, where we were last year. Stefan, Max likes playing until it's qualified. I would say Max does like finishing FP3 fastest. I'm looking at a replay here of Logan Sargent. What is it? Just sparking a bit over the curbs. Nothing really too noticeable. From... Maybe quite a bit of sparking actually on the back.
How's the balance? How's balance?
Victoria Borokov is in the house. Very good.
Okay, understood.
What else do we have? I'm catching up. Oh, I thought you were talking about me. It's Max. There's a McLaren going very slowly. It's Oscar Piastri. Hopefully it's no issue for Piastri. Has he got moving again? Yes, he has. Phil says Max lost his mind coming out of the pits last session. Yeah, you can wait. It's only free practice, my friend. You can wait. But that's the mentality. That's why he's a world champion, and I'm just going for the heavyweight South of England championship. Noel says respect to Chris Loon needs to be top guest on your channel. Chat, can we do? Chris Loon, if you're happy, let's do a Q&A and chat with Chris Loon. Isabel doesn't know what a kilometre is because she's a big Logan Sargent fan. Oh, it's been wiped out, but I read it. Oh no, I read it. Great, my autocorder just put 240p. YouTube's kicking off. Right, half an hour to go in free patch 3. What are we noticing here? Well, George Russell's up there, but what about Lewis Hamilton? Lewis Hamilton might be on some sort of long run here. He's done 11 laps on the soft tyre. But that time from George Russell, sweaty boy George. On board with Piastri. He's got the Logitech G gloves. Might ask for some of those. Did you see me on Twitter chat? I won the Logitech G Challenge simulator driving thing. If you haven't seen it on Twitter, pop on the Twitter and you can see, or the X. See, he's going back to Asia for the holidays. Be back in February. And Chai is saying Leclerc Sainz quite low down the list as well. Yeah, Ferrari do that sometimes though. Ferrari do that. I wouldn't be surprised if Ferrari is sandbagging here. I don't know. They'd love to finish with a win. Obviously. I mean, everyone would. Goes without saying. So... yes. George Russell in the pits. Anyone else on the move? Yuki Tsunoda is potentially lining something up here. He's done his 2 best sectors so far in 1 and 2, but he might have to navigate some traffic here. I'm not sure. Esteban Ocon, what are you going to do? Don't know. Hopefully you stayed out the way, and then we'll see Yuki Tsunoda go over the line. It is quite condensed, but can he get, say, near Ocon? Can he get 3/10 faster? Let's see. Yuki Tsunoda goes 2/10 faster and goes P10. Bebop says the Ferraris are totally sandbagging. Isabel thinks they're sandbagging as well. Carlos crashed yesterday, but he also... Yeah, but they fixed the car. Remember, he also crashed an FP1... Crash is a bit of a rich term. But FP1 in Las Vegas as well. Does anyone know what a kilometre is? Oh, we got bombed. I haven't kept up with the vertical chat. They've probably all left. We had some spam in there. Colburn says, would be cool if it'd be possible to have a comment chat on 2 screens. I could do that, but it would re-stream your comments, and then it looks kind of weird. And Sultan Al Ali asked me, who will win the Grand Prix? And I said, I don't know, but at the moment, I'm going to say George Russell. And Helpful Toes is commenting while watching in person. Let us know where you are. What's the vibe down in Abu Dhabi? Is anyone actually there this early? Hamilton also quite low yet, but yeah, Hamilton. So, by the way, this is why the Ferraris are doing long runs on the mediums. Hamilton is doing long runs on the softs. The scary thing is Max Verstappen is doing a long run on the softs, and he's also gone second fastest. So that's why the Ferraris are down there. They really want to test out their race place. Great. So Hamilton is apparently going to Red Bull, but he's denying the fact he spoke to them. What do you think he's going to do with try? I don't think he's going to retire, but it's all got a bit nasty between Red Bull and Mercedes over the Hamilton stuff. I saw that Abu Dhabi is being brought up again. So it's all gone a little bit unusual, hasn't it? I'd love to see Hamilton and Verstappen at Red Bull, though. Surely. Surely. Logan Stark not there in P11, Alex Albon in P9. How are the Alpines going to do? At times, they've been the best next team to Red Bull this season, and at other times, they've been absolutely nowhere. PR8 Muse says, Abu Dhabi Hill is packed. Where is Abu Dhabi Hill? Where's the hill? Okay, we got a lot of stuff in the chat about kilometre and miles. Hopefully even Logan Sargent would know now. Bear with me. What is sandbagging? Faye says sandbagging is when you sort of pretend your car is slower than it is because you don't want to let other people know how fast your car is. So an example is, let's say you're doing the Olympics, doing a 100 meters sprint, right? You might not want to run super fast in the qualifying rounds and let everyone know just how fast you can be. You might want to lull everyone into a false sense of security, and then in the final, you absolutely go for it. So that's sort of the concept. Isabel Paflug says, I thought it was funny. He's never going to join Red Bull, though. I do think they spoke just because, well, apparently he spoke to Anthony Hamilton, and then it's all got a bit... Toto wasn't happy about it. Sent an email. When you hide your potential, yes, indeed. I mean, I sandbag a lot. I'd say most of the time I'm sandbagging. We're sandbagging now because we're experimenting. How's the vertical stream doing? We've dipped to 14 viewers on the vertical. All I've done is I've split my... I've competed against myself. Although the like ratio is much healthier on the vertical stream chat. Where it says oh, okay, on that hill. Is that general admission then? How expensive is it to go to Abu Dhabi? Sal says Hamilton at Red Bull will be really epic. Yes, indeed. I completely agree. Never show all your cards. Yes. I sandbag, but never actually get faster after that. That's technically not sandbagging, and then you're just slow. Sorry to break it. Yolanda says the vertical stream is great. Well, we got 17 people. We're providing a service there. Yeah, what's Liam Lawson do next season? Why is Liam Lawson not... Why does he not have a WEC drive? Because surely he won't do another season of Super Formula. Liam Lawson... Hang on, has Liam Lawson been in F2? Liam Lawson. Liam Lawson. Let's see. Racing history. Karting racing. So he was in in 2019 he was in F3 and finished 11th. In 2020 he was in F3 and finished 5th. Yeah, and last year he finished 3rd in F2 for Carlin. So Drugovich finished 1st. Was it Schwartzman finished 2nd? Can't remember. And then Lawson finished 3rd. So, kind of where do you go from there? He finished 2nd in Super Formula, got a bit unlucky. Where does he go? Where does Liam Lawson go from here? C says Yuki is too immature to drive a Red Bull. Lawson needs to develop more. I think Yuki's had a very unlucky season. There's quite a few retirements, hasn't he? That's not really his fault. Isabel Flug, there's a conspiracy that Liam is going to take Danny Ricciardo's seat when he replaces Perez. Oh, I like the sound of that. They're doing with Lawson what they did with Danny Rick then. Danny needs to bring more sponsor money than Checo. So, well, Checo's got those big Mexican sponsorships, doesn't he? Those big old Mexican sponsorships. People, can we rule out Perez won't get Perez from Red Bull in the off-season? No, we can't rule it out. Anything can happen. I think it'll be the rumour that goes. Chris Luna's come back. Don't know about top 10. Only 5 real greats in my time. Jim Clark, Max Verstappen, Gilles Villeneuve, Nigel Mansell, Ayrton Senna. Wow, can anyone disagree with that? I would say... Now, I can't disagree with Chris Loon because I've been watching Formula 1 since 1965. I would say it is controversial that there is no Schumacher, Prost, or Hamilton in that list. But it's a top who you're going to knock out. Who are you going to knock? But taking Mansell over Schumacher. Chat, what do we think of this? Welcome to Master A. Taking Mansell over Schumacher. Bold. Was Villeneuve... How good was Villeneuve Senior? Not taking Jacques Villeneuve? Phil Drugovich is fast as heck. Yeah, he's just too chilled out, Felipe Drugovich. If he gets in, he'll be such a good Formula 1 driver because he won't let anything fluster him, I think. I've spoken with Felipe quite a few times at trackside, and he's just like, nothing phases him. He knows he's very good at driving. He's a bit like Liam Lawson, I think. He knows he's good. He's like, you know. He's not on tilt. He's different to the other rookies, I think. Or the other F2 rookies. And he beat all of them, frankly. Phil says, Prost gets no respect. That guy was a baller. Well, let us know what you think of that, chat. Let us know what you think. Right, as we are 16 on the vertical, I'm going to end the vertical, because we've got 20 minutes to go. I'm thinking about ending the vertical and seeing what effect that has. What do we think about that, chat? Is anyone going to be unhappy about that? What do we think? So if we end the vertical... I saw you, Andrew Hazelwood, in the vertical. And see what... So we go back to the regular front wing and then we can compare. What do we think, chat? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I'm thinking box. Take off the testing front wing and go back for regular front wing for the final stint of the session. Isabel Drugovich beating Stroll. Yes. Limitless saying Schumacher should be on there. Noel's putting a shout out for Jody Scheckter. People, I'm racing to my local McDonald's. Well, don't drive too fast, obviously. Right, I'm going to do it then, chat. I'm going to do it. Thanks, everyone. Chris Loon, you've just come in the vertical chat. Chris Loon. Okay. I'm going to write in the vertical chat. Box. Boxing for landscape. Okay, so I'm going to end that stream. The stream will stop immediately. That's could do a cheeky redirect. Don't worry, anyone in that stream. We'll just redirect you. Sometimes my genius is just... hang on, I've broken this. Okay. Hope I haven't ended the wrong one. So... good data, very good data for me to pull through there. Very good data. The average watch time on the vertical stream was 2 minutes. We streamed for an hour and a half on the vertical, and we peaked at 27 concurrents, and we got 809 views. To peak at 27 concurrents and get 809 views is very high views to concurrent ratio. My years of streaming, I know that. Mark, this is a truly historic event. Mark, we need to code something. Okay, now we're all in. We're all in on the landscape. And Isabel Flug saying Williams are cooking. Yes, they have. While I've been doing all that, you have noticed that Alex Albon has gone within exactly a tenth of George Russell. Exactly a tenth. Fair play. Fair play, that man. And Logan Sargent, who the Williams did really well in Las Vegas qualifying. Let's not forget. By the way, we just pumped up to 315 viewers on the landscape. Wow. Testing data. Pierre8 says Abu Dhabi Hill is the cheapest tickets available. Thanks, Funky. I see you there. Oh, now I've got my long chat box ready. Yeah, look at this. What is going on with Albon? If you're Red Bull, do you bring Alex Albon in? Or do you need to... Chat, this goes back to my question about Sergio Perez, right? How can you fault Sergio Perez this season if his objective was, well, do as best you can. Max Verstappen's probably going to win. So do the best you can. And the best you can is come second. He's done it. I mean, and it's been entertaining. And Red Bull get a lot of press and media and exposure and marketing. Think how much free marketing Red Bull got. It's not free because they paid to be in there. But think how much marketing Red Bull got at the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Now just imagine if you're another energy drink company, how much, and you're not in Formula One, how much money, marketing dollars, would you need to spend to get the exposure Red Bull got? That's why a lot of people say F1 is just really bad marketing. Albon sneaked up there, yeah. Yes, he did. Isabel Flux says, go like the stream real quick, guys. Yeah, feel free to like the stream. Colin, I swear you look like the guy from the Gran Turismo movie. I've never mentioned it. I don't think I've ever mentioned it, but I am in the Gran Turismo movie. And I hear Oscar season is coming up, so get my seat ready. Limitless, unpopular opinion, Gasly is doing great considering he's not one of the better teams. I don't think anyone can say that Alpine are doing great. Alpine just blow too hot and cold. Although they do seem to, I think their philosophy in their car is a higher downforce car. Did well at Zandvoort, did well at Monaco, seemed to be doing well here, and I suspect it I might be wrong, but I suspect it might therefore be in Sector 3. We'll have to have a look. Yeah, I mean, Gasly Sector 3 is faster than Alex Albon Sector 3. Phil says Perez had a spectacularly awful middle season. Wow. Turning the knife there. Limitless, Isabel Flug saying he's becoming an underrated driver. He's been making big moves considering how bad the Alpine is in that's his first season. But how much better is he doing than Ocon? Because Ocon's gone faster than FP3 right now. Welcome Jay Rajnikant Gada to the stream. Welcome along. Sharkin says they should cap it. Cap what? Bebop, who would play better second fiddle? Perez, Albon, Ricciardo. They all failed. Perez came closest, and I think he's washed now. That is true. Hasn't Perez come... What, has Perez come... Yes, Perez has come closest, hasn't he? He's come the closest since Mark Webber as a second driver at Red Bull, right? Use a nice logo, man. What the colours mean on it? Just racing. Just racing. Why is Hamilton slow? Well, he was doing a very long run. You can see he did 18 laps. He's done the most, well, apart from Lance Stroll, he's done the most on that tyre. It was a soft tyre, to be fair, but hopefully we'll see Lewis Hamilton come out on some fresh softs and really give it a go to get ready for practice. See, he says Gasly and Ocon don't seem to be getting along. Ocon, whenever I chat with Ocon, he's always really nice, but he seems to rub people up the wrong way. Oh, goodness me. That Lando Norris has got a huge amount of swaz going over the start-finish line, almost put it in the wall. A lot of swaz there from Lando. And that's why the McLarens have gone so quick. Because he was really pushing it, almost put it in the wall just for qualifying. Chris Loon, Rint, if he survived, would have probably gained more championships. Jock and Rint, another vote there. See, I still feel like Ricciardo has the mental capacity to be the second Red Bull driver. Funky confirming, it is the colours of the KCR racing team, our very own racing team. And now racing real life in those colours. So having a look here at Lando, yeah, oh my goodness me, he almost had, if you think of Lance Stroll, his big crash he had at Singapore, the last corner, Lando almost had a similar moment. The reason why Lando didn't is he just let the slide happen and he didn't overcorrect it. If he'd overcorrected it and the car had gripped up again, he would have smashed into the wall like Lance Stroll. So pretty good car control there from Lando. I don't even think it was a track limit violation either.
Session has now finished.
Ooh. No, it hasn't. No, it has not. Bear with me. Bear with me. Boy has pizzazz. Who's that? Who's got the pizzazz? That makes me hungry for pizza. Okay, we're back in this. Should probably update this latest one.
And Lando radio
Or commission our very own simulation.
Yeah, I'm ready to check all good.
track should be green now.
Blue Trans is saying front stayed on. Yeah, I think it was more the rear that was sliding, wasn't it? Oh, so yeah, the front did stay on. So therefore, he had one tyre over on the tarmac pretty much. So you said so Ferrari's just seemed to do the basic run. Well, we will see. Let me let you know what they did in previous sessions. Obviously, Carlos Sainz binned it in FP1. So FP2, the Ferraris were also, well, they were split. Charles Leclerc was fastest in FP2. Carlos Sainz was 19th. So no one really knows what's going on with the Ferraris. They could be sandbagging. They could be. Lando has the Piazza. Very nice. 10 minutes to go for one of this FP3, and you see the track is busy. Lewis Hamilton's out there as well. Wouldn't be surprised if we see some drivers essentially doing some practice for qualifying now, putting down some fast times. Nico Hulkenberg might be one of those drivers. He's bottom of the leaderboard so far, almost 2 seconds slower than George Russell. How far up can he go? Let's see. Nico Hulkenberg goes over the line. Will he go top 10? Is it possible? No. P14 for Hulkenberg. Just a second and a 10th behind George Russell. So maybe we will see the grid sort of condensed down to about a second, which we've seen at previous Grand Prix being very close. Hi, MC. Can't wait for quali. Yes, quali here should be exciting. And Max Verstappen, meanwhile, has dropped all the way down to P10. Did Max Verstappen ever get in the 124s, or has he had a lap time deleted? Well, we'll see now because he's on a fast lap. So Max Verstappen is going to show us what he can do. What time is quali? I think it's at 2, and we'll have the stream off at 1. So I will do, all I'll do in the meantime is get some food, and I will think about the strap vertical. I don't want them to compete. I just want them to. Something we could do is we could do a vertical stream on TikTok. That would not compete, but I don't think I'm set up to do that. Actually, I probably am set up to do that. Probably am. Have a think about it. Probably won't do it in time for qualifying anyway. Isabel Fluxing, Haas is disappointing. Ah, they've blown hot and cold. They're the real underdog team. I think Haas are like junior underdogs. Also, what's happening with Alfa Romeo and Sauber next season? Is the Alfa Romeo sponsorship ending this season? Because Audi aren't in for another year, right? So is it going to just be Sauber next season? We back to Sauber. C likes Matt Haas could have Gunter. I met Gunter in Monaco. And I was wearing a Aston Martin hat or something. He was like, I'm not going to have a selfie until you take the hat off. I said, I don't want to. He said, take it off. And he took it off and we had a selfie together. Isabel Flug just wishes Haas would build a better car. All Haas fans agree. Looking at a replay here, Max Verstappen going very wide. Wow, that would have been a track limit in qualifying. So maybe Max expected more downforce. When I drove last time I drove in my karting championship, I was just throwing. You'll see in the video, it was wet conditions, drying, so it wasn't raining, but there was water on the track, and I was just throwing the car in, knowing that there'd be no grip, but then it would re-grip before I'd end up in the barrier. It was so satisfying. I don't want to spoil it, but we won. Another dub in the books for us. Just got to get 2 more dubs, and we win the championship. And then we produce a series and release it. Verstappen, the car again is bottoming, jumping. I don't know what's going on. Jump, jump, jump around is essentially what Max Verstappen's car is doing. Isabel, it's a Sauber next year. We're back to Sauber. Mark, we need a 3... Mark, you feel free to restream that for our Apple Watch users. Yeah, was that always a plan? Were Alpha always going to fall out this year? I'm surprised there's a gap between Alpha going and Audi. Is there a possibility Audi will put some stickers on the car for next season? What about Lotus and Porsche? Well, Porsche is part of the Volkswagen Audi group, so you won't see Porsche in Formula 1 because you just have 2 VAG groups competing against each other. Which is partly why I think we don't see Audi. Isn't it weird we don't have Audi in Hypercar? Like, it's so weird. But they're all brand. The teams that run them are just... You have operational teams that run it and they just brand it what you want it to be branded. So maybe it's not such a big deal. Bob, what's Mercedes straight line speed? You should see it pop up sometimes. It'll also show the speed trap. Show the old speed trap. So 1st to 16th is within a second, by the way, but no one has got close to George Russell's 124.4. Maybe the track has got cool or something. Or is that a lap from the gods from George Russell? And Carlos Sainz just did a 125.7. What's going on with Carlos Sainz? He's out on the medium zone. No, he's not. He's on softs now. He's on softs. So very unusual. With 5 minutes to go, Charles Leclerc has got a 125 dead. But Carlos Sainz could not manage it. Maybe we should sponsor Sauber. We'll do it. We'll put our hat into the ring, everyone. We'll do it. Golf livery is coming back 2026. The Golf livery just can't stay away. Can't stay away, that livery. Max's rear wing having an issue like remember Catalunya last year? Sticky DRS. What do I think about Racing Bulls? I think it's a very... I don't mean this in the pejorative way, but I feel like it's a very American phrase. Racing Bulls. But essentially it's kind of AlphaTauri just in English, isn't it? Not the same literally, but same sort of concept. Welcome, Craig from Croatia. What's happening with Perez? Just standard Perez things, I believe. Is anyone actually on a decent lap? Is anyone on a decent lap, or are we going to go into qualifying not knowing where Red Bull actually have the pace? It's not just Perez. You can't slate Perez because Verstappen's down in P13 as well. Blue Trans Am, Russell might nail 2 practices. Yep. Fast as FP1, wasn't it? Remember, Charles Leclerc's fast as FP2 though, so it's a big battle between Ferrari and Mercedes. That's why there might be some funny business with Carlos Sainz not showing pace. I don't know. It's Nico Hulkenberg comes off the track. What are you doing, Nico Hulkenberg? I do not know. I'll have a look. They're all saying Max doesn't need pole. Max is going for the last to first challenge just to make it more exciting, right? Is that what Max Verstappen is doing? Too close to racing balls. Yes, those will be the memes, right? I think Hulkenberg just running wide on turn 1. Did he wash out or something? Have a look. Turns in. Oh, load of understeer. Way more understeer. That was very unusual, actually. He was on the radio. I don't know if he's got an issue with that car. Verstappen seems to have hit the simulator. Has he actually gone on the simulator in the back? I think he's out of the car. I tell a lie. He's literally on track right now. He was in the garage, but he's out on track right now. Great. Can't wait for quality. What should I do in the meantime? Want some video games to play? Can we recommend a video game to grow? As a video game streamer, I should be able to recommend you one, but my mind is blank. Racing Chutzpah. That's what we want to see. Oh, that's what you want it to be called. 2 minutes to go here in FP3. It's sort of... Nico Hulkenberg again is trying to do something. Maybe he just came in really hot in turn 1 last lap. Let's see if will Verstappen go for a tilt. Welcome to Alden C Studios in the house. Will Verstappen go for a tilt here? Let's have a look. Wouldn't surprise me if Verstappen... Mark my words, wouldn't surprise me if Verstappen gets fastest here on the last lap. Yeah, Russell was looking quick and they just did the 24.4 out of nowhere, but Norris got close. PR8 is seeing Shania Twain tonight. Are we back in 1998? Looking at a replay with Lance Stroll, but have a look at Verstappen here. 17.4 in Sector 1. Lance Stroll... Oh, almost lost it trying to overtake a Ferrari. So Verstappen not the fast Sector 1. Charles Leclerc also not the fastest. Maybe that's track evolution. They're about 2/10 slower than the front runners right now, including Alex Albon. Aldo's working on a sick edit for everyone. Go check out the videos we do with Alden editing. Isabel Pflugsington. PRA, are you happy to host Isabel Pflug? Right, Verstappen with a more competitive Sector 2, I have to say. Leclerc on the radio, they did a good job, by the way, in turn 3 for the bump. I say it now, otherwise I'll forget. I don't know if he's being sarcastic or not. So what is Verstappen going to do here? Leclerc is also going to go over. Verstappen, you going to go top 5, mate? You're going to go top 5? Top 6. 125.1 for Verstappen. George Russell's also out on track as well. And is Hamilton going to do a lap? Sergio Perez is on the flyer. Where is Charles Leclerc going to end up? Where is Charles Leclerc going to end up? Is he even going to improve? He should improve. But he doesn't. Very slow last sector. So I don't think he improved. But he has gone faster. His original lap time was faster than Verstappen. Who else on the move? Carlos Sainz finally. Look how much traffic there is though. It's going to be indicative of qualifying. Q1. Welcome, Beef and Barley. Good to see you. Bebot saying, Lando, you old smoothie. I'm not sure, see. We'll have to check that stat. Here comes Sergio Perez. He's had a pretty bad Sector 2 by look of things, but can he improve from P15? You would hope so, and he can only go P11, so the Red Bulls looking pretty midfield. Pretty midfield racing right now. Carlos Sainz is having to deal with some traffic here, including George Russell. Is Russell on a lap? No, he isn't. So, pretty nightmare end to the lap for Carlos Sainz, but is he going to improve? No, it looks like a really bad... Yeah, I mean, he was a second off in the last sector, so frustrating times for Carlos Sainz, I believe. Phil, if Russell wins, he'll be insufferable. Sweaty boy Russell. Let's see. I mean, be nice to have a different winner of a race this season. Oh, cold tea. Iced tea. Great, you think the vertical thing was a success or not? We'll debrief. Well, we'll just follow the end of the session here, then we'll do a debrief on that. So K-Mag as well. So what have we got? Now everyone's done. So they'll be doing some practice starts now and the like. We've got George Russell in P1, 24.4, looking really quick. But George Russell just... I think he hasn't had the race strategy in the last few races, has he? So we'll see how that goes. He has started up there sometimes, but he's often dropped back. Lando, Norris and Piastri, so obviously the McLarens look good, and they have had good race pace. They've had race pace that's been better than the Mercedes. Alex Albon in P4, another incredible just show of prowess there from Albon, I believe. Leclerc P5, Verstappen P6, Esteban Ocon P7, Logan Sargent P8,
Yellow flags.
Yuki Tsunoda up there in P9, and Guan Yu Zhou. So Tsunoda and Guan Yu Zhou getting it together, beating out Perez, Hamilton, Gasly, Fernando, Alonso and Lance Stroll in 14 and 15th, Valtteri, Bottas in 16, Hulkenberg 17th, Ricciardo 18th, Max 19th, and Carlos Sainz in P20. So, win what? Well, you win practice, mate. You win practice. Never had one of these in my life before. On the vertical stream, I was hoping it would show up in the shorts feed. So I was hoping people would be scrolling the shorts feed and it would come up. But I don't use shorts a lot because it's just not as good compared to TikTok. I do upload a lot of shorts, so I've never seen a live stream scroll in YouTube Shorts. So that's what I was hoping to hit. But we've tried it. But I just don't understand. I mean, surely all of the cool people are going around doing live streams like that. And surely they show in the shorts feed. So I genuinely don't understand it. So I think if I was going to do it for next year, unless that changes, I mean, it's good to do the proof of concept is really good. To know that we can do it is really good. So if there's suddenly a switch turns on YouTube, they're like, oh, any vertical live stream shows in the shorts feed, then we're good to go. And I think, yeah, I'm set up now to do that, which is awesome. And that was a relatively high, well, it's a proper stream. It's not a race or qualifying. But I think what's probably going to be better to do is to do that to TikTok. That's what I imagine. Even Bali, 4:30 AM. Yes, early. Early. So everyone's doing grid starts now actually on the grid. So maybe people will be predicting where they're going to be. If you knew you had a 20... By the way, chat, no one's speaking about this, right? Isn't it weird we've come to the end of the season and there's not a load of people taking massive grid drops? The last few years, you come here and like people have got like 75 plays grid drops. Is that better reliability and stuff? Has anyone thought about that? Pierre's got hospitality tickets. Very nice. Very, very nice. Send us some photos in the Discord. That's Verstappen. He's lighting it up on first place. So that's where he wants to be. Laying down the rubber. Revving it. Clutch. Throttle. Through the gears. Very nice. I think that's about 0 to 130 in 2 seconds. Felt like. Crust Biscuit is back. Kati Uji's back as well. Albi, how's the Ferrari race pace? We don't know. But they were doing race simulations. Davina Jane saying Sainz would disagree. Sainz doesn't have a grid drop, does he? Does Sainz have a grid drop? I wasn't aware that Sainz had a grid drop. Yeah, so just 1/10 in it, by the way. 1/10 in it between George Russell and Lando Norris. Very, very, very close in the end. I'm very happy that we did a practice. I'm very happy that we did some testing of our own here. Makes me happy. Let me look at those stats. So what you can do after is you can check out it's not getting any views in post race actually, which is interesting. It's completely died off. Unlike the vertical ones. It's probably one of the longest vertical videos ever on YouTube. 1.5 hour vertical. But you can check that out and check the experience and let me know in the comments to that video kind of how that one felt. But very cool to do something different. And like I say, some interesting stuff in the data there about the views massively outstripping the concurrence. I wonder what to be really bold, if we want to be really bold, we could do a stream one time where we just stream in vertical. But I don't think that would be a good TV, unless it's a nice TV experience. We'll have to see how it was on TV. Stefano Castelletto in the house. I think Max is going to win the Hamilton and then Charles. We'll see if the Hamilton can win it, but I'm not sure Max Verstappen about it. I'm not having a good feeling about this for Verstappen. I'm not having a good feeling about this Verstappen. I think McLaren will win this. You heard it here. Possibly not first, but you've heard it here. Phil, I remember one driver with so many penalty spots, he was starting back to the factory. Yeah, but the one at Las Vegas was not... Well, it was caused... I think actually it was parts, wasn't it? But it was caused by the unusual crash. There's a bit of an outside circumstance. Welcome to Little Cat's Eye in the house. Isabel Flug saying, I mean, it's been... No, we wouldn't do it for one of these. I'm saying in another stream we could try. I mean, it's sweet, but there's been some real clownery regarding Ferrari strat. There has been some classic Ferrari strat. The battle for fourth, by the way, goodness me. The battle for fourth in the championship, Carlos Sainz and Fernando Alonso are both on 200 points. Lando Norris is only 5 points behind. And then I think it's Charles Leclerc is 7 points behind that. So the battle for fourth is really, really close. Davina, here's a conversation. Is the F1 season too long? I think so. I think you've got to commit. Either F1 has got to be every other weekend. They want to make it like football. Or it's got to be seasonal, so you have a genuine off break and breaks. I think, honestly, the way that companies like Formula 1 want to go, they'll just want to increase viewership, increase money. It's just going to end up... I think it will end up being a year-round championship. I think that's their end goal. I think there's probably a PowerPoint deck somewhere saying this is where we want to be in 2028. Week every other weekend or something. 25 races a year. 24 maybe. We're 24 now, but it's so... The back-to-backs are... Unless they want to do back-to-back all year round, it's like... This is Formula 1 is like... Everyone in the world knows about it. Next year we've got China back, yeah. Naughty, you don't even know Max. Anyone watches Full in practice? No, no one does, Naughty. Very good. Nothing gets past you. Yolanda, I like the vertical screen because there was less going on in terms of mini screens. Ah, it's a more focused experience. Okay. So you got the hiccups. To drink the water the wrong way. England, they need the off. No, well they don't. They'll just have it. It'll just be a cyclical thing. There'll be no off season. There'll just be continual updates. You know, I mean, football doesn't really have an off season these days because you have all the tournaments in the summer, and then then the pre-season is now really important for marketing. So football's got to the point where the players are just playing like 60 games a season. 60 games a season is more than one a week, obviously. Baseball, don't baseball have like a ridiculously like intense season when they're doing it? Yeah, I've got to go back on. Right, I've got to eat as well. So thank you so much for joining everyone. We're going to be back for our standard, usual qualifying all landscape. We're going with our traditional wing variant there. So hopefully see you there at 1 o'clock. 1 hour, 20 minutes time. And we might even be able to watch some of the F2 during that time. F2 might be happening. So if F2 is happening, then I'll cover that as well because I really want to see. Now, I'm going to get some food. Let me know what you're getting and I will see you in just over an hour's time. I will see you then. Thanks so much everyone for joining. Sharking, Great, Bebop, Blue Transam, Chaya, C, Prior8, Davina, Plug, everyone. Awesome. I'll see you next time. See you soon.